You know why the children of Israel were lost for 40 years and not 4 days, like the trip was supposed to be? Because they was ordered to go possess the city. They was ordained to go take the city. It was in their favor to go take the city. They didn't do it. They did their own thing. So God said, you know what? I give you what you asked for, and you refuse my blessing. So 40 years later, they finally got there. And that's what he do. He give you the blessing, but you got to possess it. You got to take it. You got to take it by force. We want something for nothing. That's how we do in our regular life. We don't want to sacrifice anything. We don't want to fight for nothing. We want success, but we don't want to get out of bed. We want success, but we won't get under the alcohol tree. We want success, but we don't want to give up crack. We want a good wife, but we don't want to give up the clubs or chasing behind hoeing or being hoeing or doing whatever hoes do. You want a good man, but you can't give up Facebook. You can't give up social media. See, you want something, but you don't want to do what it takes to get it. He always says, seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Faith without works is dead. So you got to do something to get something. We got this thing about where I go to church every Sunday. Okay, you got a perfect attendance. But what did you do when you get there? I know crickets, right? We want so much, but we don't do something for it. He tell you that in my house there are many mansions. If it was not so, I wouldn't have told you. So how can the Father be rich and you be on EBT? You be on Medicaid, Medicare. You living below poverty. He didn't tell you that. He also told you in the 23rd Psalm, I have overflowing blessings. And I will prepare a table in front of you in the presence of your enemies and your friends. So I'm going to give you what you asked for, but you got to first take it by force. You don't want to take nothing. You want the tree, but you don't want to plant the seed. And that's why a lot of us are single right now, because we want the fruit, but we don't want to put the work in for the seed. We want to move it on somebody else's vision. I want me a rich man. I want me a man that got good credit. How about you? What you got? What you bringing to the table? 2, 3 marriages, 4 and 5 babies. You couldn't even get a credit from the bank to buy a stick of gum. But you out here, I want me a man with a 6-pack, and you got a keg. Really, dog? Where they do that at? Or I want my girl to have long hair, nice toes, and you looking like a troll. We out here looking backwards and not looking forwards. We mad at people from what they did in our past, and we not thankful for our future. You gotta take possession of your life. You gotta take control of your life. You spiraling out of control and you wondering why things not going right because you doing you. You better cease and desist because he's trying to bless you, but you don't want the blessing. You blocking your blessing. You're praying for health, but you're eating all the pork in the world you want to eat, all the fast foods you want to eat. But God, can you heal me because my blood pressure and my sugar diabetes acting up? You got to do what it takes to get it under control. Stop being foolish and unwise. You out here killing yourself. You're not drinking enough water. You're eating too much salty, sugary foods. And then you want somebody to lay hands on you. Lay hands on that plate and push it away. How about that? We are not taking control over our blessings. We have so many blessings just stored up in a warehouse because it don't look like what we think it should be. We turn down good women because that ain't our vision for what we see in our life. That's right. That's what the vision you seen in your life. That ain't what God's seen for your life. That's what you seen for your life. You better take control over your life. You better stop letting things get out of control and stop looking for gossip. People giving you trash to talk about. Girl, let me go verify it. You better verify your blessing. That's what you better verify. Still running out who's sleeping with who. If Tom's sleeping with Jane, let Tom keep on sleeping with Jane. Why, you mad because you want to sleep with Jane or Tom or the both of them? Ew, that's just nasty. But hey, I ain't knocking it. Do what you do. But let's be for real. You got to take ownership over your blessings. You got so many blessings out there, but because it's not wrapped up in a red little bow, it's not how you think it should look. So you turn it down and you date your husband. You date your husband, but you marry your boyfriend. And then you wonder why everything is upside down in your life. Really? That's what we're doing now. And then God ain't looking out for me. He answered your wishes. He answered your prayers. He answered everything you want. Because he don't do it when you think he should do it, that don't mean he don't hear you. First, you got to do some stuff first. You got to get yourself in a relationship. Then you can ask for what you want. How can you ask for something you don't have a relationship? If me and you ain't boys, we ain't down like that, 4 flats on the Cadillac, I don't know your last name. How I look coming like you say, hey man, can I borrow $50? You don't know me. I don't know you. But if we had a relationship, if you was my brother or my sister or my cousin or, you know, an uncle or a family member, and you asked to borrow $50, it's a whole nother story. But because I don't know you, I can't give you anything but good advice and a good day. I mean, you got to get a relationship to get a result. We want stuff, but no relationship. We want blessings, but we don't want to receive them. We want this, but we ain't trying to do that. So we're going to keep going around in a circle and a circle because we're not going to take possession over anything because it requires you to do a little bit more. I'm going to do just a little bit more. How about this? The dude was at the well. He seen other people getting blessed in the well. For how many years? A long time. He could have crawled to the well. He could have rolled over to the well. He could have crawled a little bit, stop a little bit, crawl a little bit more, but he just laid there. He seen the people going to get healed. He just laid there. What I'm trying to say is, God is trying to bless you, but you got to do something for it. You got to seek diligently for that new job. You got to keep pressing for that new job. You got to, if you want it, you got to fight for it. That's what he was telling them. You got to fight for what you want. We not even in the fight. We don't throw in the towel before the fight get good. We don't give up in the first round. Ain't no blood was drawing. Nobody got a black eye. Nobody's sweating. Psh, I'm just done. I ain't trying no more. That's why y'all don't stay married long, because you walk away in the middle of the first round. A good fight don't get good to the 5th round. A good game don't get good to the 4th quarter. Ain't nobody crying over the 1st quarter. Ain't nobody really paying that no attention. But now when you get to the 4th quarter and 5 minutes left, everybody watching the game because everybody want their team to win. Hey, my email is weldonr112@gmail.com. Once again, my email is weldonr112@gmail.com. Real talk, real. You know what to do. Let's keep it for real. Possess your blessing. There's a dude in your life that wants you for you, but you don't want to possess it because he don't look like you think he should look. He ain't saying all the sweet nothings in your ear. So you go lay up with somebody that ain't no better than the last dude you had. Ladies, I mean, dudes the same thing too, my bad. God giving you a good wife, but because she don't look like Halle Berry, Janet Jackson, Jada Pinkett, Angela Bassett. Boy, I love me some Angela Bassett. Man, that could be my baby mama. Hey, she fine. Anyway, possess your blessing. Be good, be great, love you, peace.